Okay, so just a second ago, something has happened. Hey guys, welcome back to another video, and in today's video, we are back in Tiny Sailor's World. And today, we are taking a look at an update that includes a brand new game mode. So yeah guys, let's get into the video. So here we are in the game, and this is the only area where you can really activate this game mode. Now this is the career mode, which means you'll actually be using the in-game money that you make to get more ships, to actually transport passengers and whatnot. This is a huge change to the game, and I'm super excited to check it out. So let's go ahead and let's activate it. So we'll go to the menu here, and then right here it says game mode, and then this is where you can select the career mode. Now you can always switch it back whenever you come back to the lobby, but we're gonna go into career mode now, so let's go. So there we are, and let's go ahead and let's spawn a ship. So we'll close that tab there, and we'll teleport somewhere. Let's just say, let's go to New York. So here we are in New York, and let's go ahead and let's spawn a ship. Now you'll notice, look at this, we can't actually spawn these ships, and the reason that we can't is because they actually cost money now. Now obviously, if you just switch it back to normal mode, you can sail the ships with no money required, but right now we get a starter ship of the Atlantic, so the Atlantic from the White Star Line. There's actually a great documentary by Tom Linsky, you can check it out in the top right corner, that actually talks about the history of the Atlantic and its sinking, so that is super awesome. But let's go ahead, let's spawn the ship here, and what we're going to do is we are actually going to try to transport passengers without sinking. Now, if you look at the leaderboard here, we got a bunch of people, but yeah, as you can see, we've got some people over here with $15,000, $14,000, everybody with $10,000, and then unfortunately, Benji down here has a negative $1,000, so I think his ship might have sank. But yeah, here we are. I'm starting out with 10,000. We all really start out with 10,000 in-game. So let's go ahead, let's see if we can make some money by transporting passengers. And then let's see if we can make some money to, well, buy some more ships. So this could be a cool series where we go ahead and try to actually progress through the game. That would be really cool. But let's go ahead and let's get started. Let's load up our ship with some passengers, some crew members, and some cargo, and get it sailing on. Okay, so what's interesting here is I just clicked the load key, so just L on the keyboard to load up our passengers and cargo, and it looks like it's automated in career mode. You don't get to select how many passengers or cargo you want, it just kind of happens that way. That's pretty cool. It's sort of randomized, I guess. But let's go ahead and let's see if we have like a destination we have to sail to, or we can just sail anywhere. So I'm looking around here, and it doesn't look like there's anything telling me where to go. Let me take a look at the map. So yeah, here we are in New York. You can see New York there. So it doesn't look like we have a destination to go to. So let's just go to, let's say Halifax. That'll be good. And we'll see if we can make some money while going there. Now, I'm pretty sure we're not going to have enough money to buy a ship today. But if we keep doing voyages, let's say we go between Halifax and New York, or Halifax and Southampton, we may have enough money to buy another ship. Now, if we go into our menu again and then go to spawn ship, you'll see that the next ship available is the Teutonic, but I think these are they kind of put out like based on how much money they cost? I think it is. So yeah, the further we go down, the more expensive the ships get. But we don't have every single ship that is in the spawn menu for the normal mode. So that is also cool. It kind of limits you to what you can spawn and what you can progress through. So that is pretty interesting. Anyways, we are continuing to Halifax, and I'm really hoping we do not run into a mine. I'm going to close my watertight doors for now, just in case, because I don't want to run into a situation where obviously this will be a problem where we'll hit a mine or something. So we're just going to go ahead. We are going to run with our watertight doors closed. We are only going at 9 knots, so it's going to take quite a while to get to Halifax. But, I mean, this is a tiny ocean liner. It's from the 1800s. We're not going to be getting there in a very quick speed, maybe like the Titanic or Lusitania. Which, actually, let's go back to the spawn menu real quick. I want to see if we actually could spawn them. Yes, we got the Lusitania here. I did see, yep, we have the Titanic, Britannic, and do we have the Olympic? Oh, yes, we do. It's right there. Sorry, I just missed it. Yeah, so we do have the Olympic. We have all 3 Olympic-class liners. We've got the Great Eastern. That's cool. We got the Empress of Russia. We've got the Empress of Ireland. We've got the Kaiser Wilhelm de Gross. We have Carpathia. Just a bunch of ships, which is so cool. That's what's great about this game. We've got a bunch of different ships to check out, and we can always check them out in normal mode, and we can basically run through the career mode, and that's what we're going to be doing in a couple of videos. We're just going to keep kind of progressing through making money in the game and buying new ships. We need to figure out how much money we're going to make from a voyage. So from going here to Halifax, how much is that going to give us? Will it give us a lot, or will it give us just a little bit? Because that will determine how many voyages it will really take to kind of buy a new ship. Now, what's interesting about this here, it does say 0 passengers and 0 cargo. So what I'm assuming that means is that's how many passengers you actually have carried as well as cargo. So right now, this is my first voyage with the career mode. So I'm guessing that this will change once we actually get to port and drop off passengers and pick up some more. So that should be about 1,000 passengers and 83 cargo. So we should see that there. So we'll see how much money that does give us. Currently, we are running into a bit of a storm, but we should be fine. The Atlantic is going pretty well here. We got a little water splashing onto the deck, but we should be good. I am a little worried about the speed of this vessel because obviously those torpedoes move really fast, and we're not moving fast, so we could get hit very easily, and also our ship's very small, so a torpedo could do some serious damage to us. Uh-oh, there we go. There's one right there, and it has just missed us. Thank God. I mean, if we were hit by that, that would be just completely fatal to the ship. Wow, we are moving so slow compared to some of those vessels that we've checked out before, those big ocean liners. So I'm debating on whether I should open the watertight doors or not. I mean, it's a risky game because if I open the watertight doors and we get hit by something, what's going to happen is the ship's going to go down very fast. It is a very small ship. But the benefit is we get there faster. So let's take a gamble. So, you know what? I'll flip a coin. Okay, folks, I've got a quarter here, and we're going to flip this quarter, and we're going to see what happens. So if it lands on heads, what I'm going to do is I'm going to open our watertight doors, and we'll go faster. If it lands on tails, I'll keep it closed, and we'll just sail on as we go. So here we go, and it has landed on heads. So what we're going to do is we are going to open up our watertight doors. So here we go. We've just gained 12 knots. Well, we haven't gained 12 knots. We are going at 12 knots. But now we're going a little bit faster. Let's just hope that we haven't screwed ourselves here. Because, yeah, it would be bad if we hit a mine or we get struck by another ship or a torpedo or anything like that and start sinking immediately. So we'll see what happens. Alright, here we are in Halifax, so we are about to offload our passengers, and since our ship is so small, I don't have any worries going under those bridges there, because why not? That's pretty cool. We're going to go to Southampton anyways, and we'll also see how much money we make. Currently, we are at 10,000, and we still have 0 for passengers and 0 for cargo. So let's see what happens in the next coming seconds. Okay, so let's see what happens. Okay, so that's interesting. We delivered our passengers. Maybe I did something wrong. Let's go ahead. Let's just temporarily stop the ship here. Let's take a look at what it says in the career mode. So it doesn't say anything here. So let's go to the recent update, kind of like the update log. So let's see. Maybe I'm looking in the wrong place. Let's go to spawn vehicle. And, oh, okay. My apologies. I missed this when I looked at this. So right up on the top of the spawn bar, you can see this is how much cash we have on the left. Voyages completed, passengers transported, cargo transported, and our score. Okay, so that's where it is. It's not actually on the leaderboard. Maybe that's coming in the future. I don't know. But that's where it is. So it did actually calculate that, and we do have quite a bit of money. So that is good to know. I'm glad that it actually calculates what we make, because that's obviously something I want to have. I don't want it to not calculate what we make, because that would be kind of not the purpose of it. Oh, I do also have to get fuel. I'm not sure where I can do that, because usually outside of career mode, you get to wherever and it would automatically fuel you up. So maybe I have to go to a port or something. Okay, so just a second ago, something has happened. My health is not being damaged, but it looks as if this Atlantic here, while I was trying to figure out how to activate my sails, attempted to link itself. Oh my god. Okay, we're back at Halifax because I found out actually how to refuel the ship and also how to activate the sails. So I kind of was looking through and I got some help from people in game, so thank you very much. You know who you are. And we're going to go ahead and we are going to activate our sails. There we go. And we're going way faster now. We got 14 knots and we're also going to refuel. So let's go ahead and refuel. There we go. We have refueled, but it does cost about $8,000 or 8,000 currency to refuel the ship. Now, we can also repair the vehicle, we can upgrade the vehicle. Let's go ahead, let's upgrade, and we just got an extra knot of speed, which is awesome. But we have lost money. So you'll see if we go to the spawn vehicle tab, we've lost a little bit of cash here, which is a bit unfortunate, but that's what we have to do when we are going ahead and repairing things or getting fuel. We have to have these expenses. So yeah, soon we will see the wonderful lights of Southampton in the distance, and hopefully we'll make it there in time for us to check out and see if we can buy another ship. But we're going to be sailing that ship in another video, since this is more of my introduction to the career mode and your introduction as well if you're needing a tutorial. So really, we'll go over the basics one more time right now. So you've got your vehicle stats. This will be really important in the career mode because you've got a bunch of options. This has always been here, I would assume, but we also have a bunch of upgrades, which is like flood resistance, damage resistance, etc. We can also refuel from here, open up our sails, etc., upgrade as well. And when we go to our vehicle spawn, this is where we see our cash, completed voyages, passengers transported, cargo transported, and our score. So there we go. And we also have a leaderboard. So congratulations to all these people here with their wonderful voyages. Okay, so I do see some land off to the left. We can't see anything under the waterline except our own hull. So that may be difficult, but luckily it's around 3 in the morning. Around 4, we'll start to see some of the horizon, and then at 5, the sunrise will occur, 5 or 6, and then obviously we'll be able to see under the water again, and then we'll be sailing with some comfort again. But luckily we are approaching Southampton at a brisk 15 knots, and we're going to still stay with those watertight doors open because of that coin flip. But as we get faster and faster ships, oh my gosh. Anyways, as we get to faster and faster ships, we will be able to remember to close our watertight doors and just be able to keep them closed because we'll be going fast anyways. Now this may be interesting. We've got Atlantic in front of us and they're coming at us. So what I'm going to do is I am going to turn to my left just a little bit to make sure that we have some room here. This is kind of a shipping channel here. We've got ships going basically away from Southampton to Southampton. I'm assuming that this person is in the career mode because they are using the Atlantic. Not a lot of people use the Atlantic in this game because of its speed. But, yeah, there goes the Atlantic there. So, hello! I know they're blowing their whistle there, but, yeah, hello. Oh boy, and there's that sunrise just behind us there. And we are really approaching Southampton quick here. Let's make sure, just to be sure that there is no mines there. I do see one sort of right over there. So we probably want to move over to the left just slightly. Whoa, there's one right there. So that's the one that I was pointing out right there. Look at how close we were. So if I had not have turned, we might have struck that. So yeah, it's really important that we look under the waterline because that's how we know that there's mines. It's our only indication of it. Alright, so here we go. Let's go ahead and dock up. I see the Titanic or maybe the Britannic spawn there. It could have been the Olympic as well. I don't know. But we're going to go ahead and we are going to dock up as well. So let's go ahead and let's dock this thing in the port. It's not going to be perfect, but it'll be docked. And yes, that is the Britannic there because they are using the HMHS livery. Uh-oh, this is not going to be good. Ouch, 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 ouch. Don't mind that, folks. We are just docking up. This is normal procedure. Okay, so we don't have quite enough for all of this. We only have about $196,000. Not nearly enough for any of these ships, so we're definitely going to have to continue using the Atlantic until we can get enough money for maybe the Teutonic or maybe the city of New York. So yeah, this is pretty cool. This is definitely a really interesting update. I know it's probably not everybody's tastes. I mean, I know that there are some people out there that don't really want to do the career mode, and that's perfectly fine. So that's why they have the normal mode where you can just check out ships, have fun, sink ships with no consequence. So yeah, if you guys enjoy this, make sure to leave a like and a comment, and I'll see you next time, guys. Goodbye.